Why is everyone running?
And what are they running away from? Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of
Just One Bite.
I'm one of your hosts, Tiff at Take One for the Road.
And I'm Nina at Psycho Food, and we're going to be talking about running. We don't run though. But why is every person like running now? Like, obviously kudos to all you guys though, because I can't like run
Props
for like
to you. I just run to the fridge. That's
yes.
about it.
No, yeah, but it's like so interesting. It's like some phenomena or whatever that everyone at this age, like in their 20s, all start to run like magically.
Yeah, everyone's doing 5K, half marathons. A lot of my friends are doing so many marathons, and I don't know how they do it. They're built different.
No, seriously. Yeah, no, I mean, like, it's one thing to be, like, working out and stuff, like, doing, if you're, like, a Pilates girly or, like, you're a gym rat or whatever, but it's, like, so interesting, too, that even sometimes the Pilates girlies or the gym rats convert to going to running. Yeah. And it's, like, maybe there's, like, a camaraderie to it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
There's, like, I think it's the community too. It seems like a very healthy, encouraging, supporting, empowering community where people can just get together and work out and maybe make new friends. I mean, a lot of people are doing run clubs now, and people are going there to meet people for friendships and not
friendships, relationships.
Yes,
Okay.
relationships. I was like, not friendships. Does that make sense? Yeah,
Yes.
people are joining it because it's probably way better than the dating app. So
Yeah, no, my friends like recently just joined this like OC run club, which is something that if you guys know who like Christy like is, she's like also a food blogger, but she also is in that run club. And then it's funny because I know her as a foodie, and then my friend Garland that you guys have seen last year, who we interviewed, separate people, but then they met and they were like, oh my gosh, we know Nina. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't run, guys, but thanks for like
running is bringing people together,
It
just
is.
not me and Nina.
Yeah, but I think with these run clubs too, like they like meet, they run together, whatever, and then they go eat after, so it's like a whole social thing. So
Yeah.
I like that people are like motivated by a similar thing, like health and like wellness and whatever. But even like some celebrities are like jumping on the bandwagon too of doing like run clubs. Like I think
Oh, really?
the first person I saw was like Diplo.
Yes, the Venice one.
Yeah, but he, I heard, was like a very avid marathon triathlon type of like person, and like other DJs too have been kind of coming out with their own like run clubs. Like I saw John Summit also like did a run club, and then who's Kourtney Kardashian's husband?
Oh, Travis Barker did one
so-
too, like a 5K. He hosted one here in Santa Monica.
Yes.
And then there was like a concert after. I wasn't here this weekend, but it looked fun.
Yeah, so I think it's really nice that there's something involving with the community, but I didn't realize how like you have to kind of like pay to enter too.
That's what I thought was weird. It's actually very expensive, I've heard, to do these runs. They're not cheap. I think there's ways to not pay though if you were to fundraise, but you have to fundraise quite a big amount to get
Yes.
free tickets sometimes.
Yeah, but they're also giving a lot of like freebies, and then like the medals and stuff that they give for everyone who like completes or like whatever who participates. But yeah, it's like a whole like thing. But my friends did tell me that it's like some statistic where like there's only like 1% of people who will say that they've done like a full marathon. Yeah, so if you want to be part of like that 1%, there you go. But I think my perception of how long these marathons are like really like warped, because like a half marathon I think is like 3 or like a 5K or something.
5K is 3 miles.
Yeah.
Half marathon is just half of the 26.
Yeah, but then it's like so much like running too, because they're running for like hours for the full marathon. So I'm not
Do
sure
you
if
think it's like a coping mechanism for some people? They're going through it and then they're just gonna run, and that helps them deal with whatever they're going through.
I think it's
in a healthy manner, I would
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
It's probably like the feeling of like they work towards something, because a lot of these people are training, right?
True. It's
and
a
then
sense of accomplishment.
yeah, because you can't just really like go into the race like blind, you know, or like I guess there are some people that we've heard that done like just without any training, but it's like I think the build up to that point where like hearing from our friends, it's like they're trying to either like cut down on their mile time, like
OPR,
yeah,
yes.
or they're like trying to like fix their breathing. Like there's all this things that lead up to that point, and to do the marathon and then finally actually like completing it, it's like something that's a bit more tangible for them to say like, oh yeah, I did that.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
feel like it gives them a sense of accomplishment, and also it's a good practice of discipline, I would say,
Yeah.
especially for all of the people who do train leading up to it.
Yeah.
You know, they're running every day, and being very consistent about it.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get some of our friends, despite us being the
I
non,
know.
like, but we have this crab to represent like some of my friends who they were doing a marathon where it was like a relay, and then they were all like crabs.
That's so cute. Shout out to them.
Yeah, so this is for you guys. But I do admire that people are doing like things that are like active, and then finding like some group, you know, because I think when you go to the gym, sometimes you're not really like talking to everyone. Like maybe some other gyms are social than others, but for me at least, I don't really have any friends at the gym. I'll be honest. Like I know some people who go to my gym, but we don't like run into each other often. But like there's a lot of people who like might have friends in a certain like sport and stuff, but at the gym it's kind of like an individual thing, so you kind of just show up and then leave,
Yeah.
unless you maybe like do a class or something. But I've been enjoying where my boyfriend and I have been going to like the gym together, so at least I have someone to talk to, and I'm kind of not just doing my workout. But I definitely think when you have someone else with you at the gym or working out, I think it kind of pushes you more to like do better.
Yes, I agree. I mean, I just feel like if you're by yourself, you're not challenging yourself as much as like someone else could be challenging you in a way. It's like a very weird like psychology type of thing. But
Yeah,
I agree.
like it's really nice to have someone that like pushes you. So it's kind of like I don't know if it's like, oh, you want to impress them, or if you want to like prove that like, yeah, I'm strong, or I have the endurance,
or you don't want to like embarrass yourself. That I feel like that would be me. Like, I don't want to embarrass myself, so I have to like keep up.
Yeah, but maybe it's also like when you have someone else there, they kind of have seen you like maybe in your hardest times, if maybe you failed, or if you've done really good, they take notice. And then that's probably why a lot of people have like workout buddies, because then they're like, okay, no, you know, you can push more. Like they know that you have like a level, and maybe sometimes that's necessary, because when you're doing your work on your own, you're kind of just like you don't know how far that you can push or not. So if they see that you have more, or they've seen more of you, then maybe that's where it is. But yeah, maybe you should have a challenge where you're walking around, because Tiff walks around a lot more than like I
love walking. I do. I think I live in a very walkable city, which is really nice, because then I'm like, I'm just gonna try to walk to get my groceries or get matcha or anything I need to do. I'm gonna try to walk, and that encourages, like, that helps me live a healthier lifestyle, because I am so busy. And then I go on like walks here on the path, which is nice, and I get to look at everyone else's dogs. And I don't know, I feel like running for me is a little bit harder. I get tired easily, and I'm always like out of breath. I don't know how people run and then they talk at the same time. That's very impressive. So yeah, I feel like I just like to walk, and maybe one day I will do.
Well, maybe you're just trying to find your perfect workout, but maybe Pilates it is for
I
you.
love Pilates, but you know, like in college I did a couple fun like 5Ks with friends, but they made it really fun. Like I did the color run freshman year of college,
like the bubbles and stuff. Or no,
this one's that they throw like colored paint at you, and that was fun. And then I did like a 5K in college for like the school one, and it was
that's cute.
It was like fun to do with I think I did it with my RA, because she was super cool. But I don't think I don't love running. And I think for me it's a little bit hard on the knees, so I try to take it easier and just walk. But
yeah, I think it's hard for me to. Well, for me, like despite this,
Nina doesn't even like to walk.
I don't like walking, but then it's like I can walk, but I'd prefer to walk over running because I have kind of the same feeling where it kind of hurts. But it's also like for me, I can't like go hiking and stuff because low-key I'm allergic to nature and I like will start getting like asthma. So then it's like I can't be in high elevation. Like I usually like joke around. I'm like, oh, I don't like running or walking or whatever, which is true. But I also try to not go out in high elevation areas because it makes me like
it's harder to breathe.
And then I didn't really understand why, but then I realized later it's because the air is like denser over there. But, but I usually like stuff that's like the beach and stuff. But then we brought up this topic because we want to like understand why like there's that psychology of like having like these run clubs and stuff, because it's like aside from like doing all the fitness stuff, I think it's because there's been a skyrocket from the whole lockdown and stuff, and people are craving that like social interaction and craving something to do aside
and just
from
being outside instead of being cooped up at home.
Yes, because we've had conversations on this podcast where it's like, you know, if you don't have like a hobby, right, like that's how you can have more of a personality, you know. And it's like also with like the whole social interaction, people haven't been like talking in real life to people, so it's like having something where there's a destination to go to and then you meet other people who are also interested in it. Maybe that's where like people enjoy like that like communication with people.
Yeah, I wonder what other type of clubs will be formed with these in mind, because there are walking clubs now, like hot girl walk clubs.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Cool. The hot girl walk club.
I'm like, what other
I think people probably like my logic for the whole run club is like, you know, anyone can run, right? You don't need to have like a license or something to be able to run. And probably the reason why a lot of people like it is because they can meet different types of people. So it's not just limited to like, let's say that you were I've been seeing a lot of journal clubs, which is something really cute that I saw one of my friends join recently. But for me, like, you know, anyone could definitely like be creative and start a journal. And you know, for that though, I think there's kind of a level of creativity that you kind of need to have before. But not to say that you can't learn that, but it's like, in order to join, I know that could be something that people might be hesitant, like, oh, I'm not creative enough to join that club. So that's where I'm kind of like, and probably the people who do a lot of the journals, like, not saying that guys can't do it, but then a lot of girls probably would do a lot of that craftiness, and they enjoy doing like something cutesy. And a lot of the stuff that is tied with the journal club too is like they drink tea, you know. And so it's like that's kind of a particular type of cutesy
activity. I see what you mean. Like running is more welcoming for everybody. And everyone feels a little bit more comfortable going into it because
you don't need a lot.
You don't need a lot to do. You just need a pair of running shoes.
And then even too, like, if let's say that you wanted to join like a food club, I feel like that one's pretty broad, because I think a lot of like foodie clubs and like social clubs, you might think, oh, they're a little bit more elevated too. So people who have more of a only fine dining or Michelin taste palette might not be something like the next person who enjoys going to like more like Asian comfort food or something. So I feel like that one's kind of like broad, so it's not something easy that people can get into. Yeah, but if you were to join like a club, what would you prefer your club to be?
We like walk around Home Goods.
Yeah, you want to do Home Goods? Yeah, we talked about how Tiff has this love of Home Goods in the last episode.
We should start a walking club.
Maybe you could be the one leading it up.
No, dude, literally Home Goods is my cardio. I'm not even exaggerating. And what's so funny is I saw a mug there the other day that said Home Goods is my cardio, and I wanted to buy it so bad, but I didn't because I already have that Home Goods mug. I was like, I don't need a second one. But sometimes if I'm wanting to get some steps in, I will literally drive to Home Goods or I'll go to TJ Maxx. I'll walk there and then I'll just like walk around. I'll walk around for an hour. Yeah. I don't even buy anything sometimes. I'm just browsing and walking and getting my steps in.
Can you do that with other places, or do you only prefer it at Home Goods or like TJ Maxx and stuff? Like, I'm asking because like, what about like going to the mall and stuff? It's not the same effect.
Oh, it's not the same. Or at least here on 3rd Street. Yeah, sometimes actually I'll like walk. There's not as many stores here. So I don't, it's kind of hard. But like maybe if I'm like back home with family and I go to that mall instead, it's nice. I would love to just walk around Century City Mall, but it costs money to park. So
yes. It's,
but I think
that's why I love Irvine Spectrum.
Yeah, I'm like, Irvine Spectrum, definitely I'm sure you've taken walks there.
I've definitely gone to Irvine Spectrum by myself. Like, that is my favorite mall, guys. I think it's because it's just outdoors. It's like nice and clean. And then I also don't buy that much stuff like around like Irvine Spectrum, but I definitely am quite familiar with the place. So there's definitely new stuff though, that there's new boutiques.
You should start a walking club at Irvine
Spectrum.
And what's nice is it's so big, yes. So you can definitely get 10K steps in there.
Yes, and I don't know if you guys even noticed, but we changed our intro video and we actually shot that at Irvine Spectrum.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, we were just kind of having fun. We're like, this is a good place. Like, I like the Ferris wheel and the carousel. And then I just had my boyfriend, like, follow us around. I'm like, look at us, go there. Let's go there. So it was really cute. But, yeah, I feel like it's really hard to, like, find people who might, like, enjoy or, like, people in your area, too. Because I'm sure here, like in LA, all your friends are spread out. But
yeah, we're very spread out.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like the same way where I'm like closer to like southern Orange County, and there's not a lot of people in South OC. Everyone's kind of like in Anaheim, or they're like a little bit in like Buena Park and stuff. So I'm the one who's like quite south. I don't know a lot of people anymore who live where I am, so it's kind of like yeah, but it's okay. We have to go out and meet people now.
We gotta start our own club.
I know. Yeah, I think if I were to start a club though, I would want it where it's like, I've tried to start like a foodie like initiative before, like back in COVID, but it's also really hard because everyone's everywhere. But then I think when I was even like younger, I think that crave of wanting to be in like a club or in like an organization was always like something I like wanted to do and have that camaraderie or like team, because you and I both relate because we were both in like fraternities. So it's nice to have people that you can like depend on like around you. But then yeah, it's kind of like when you go through pledging, it's like, oh, you suffer together and then you're all like friends now, like, for life. But
you're bonded. Trauma bonding.
I know.
It wasn't that traumatic. It wasn't really traumatic at all, actually. It was fun.
I think if it was really if I were to join like a club, maybe it would be about like content creation, because I kind of like talking about content creation.
You should start one. You should start a content creator fraternity.
Oh my gosh, cute.
And you can be the president.
Oh yeah, that's cute. And then we'll all like pledge like the different restaurants. Like the Greek alphabet is going to be replaced by, what is the matcha alphabet, and name all the places in Orange County or something.
Yeah,
that'd be cute.
We'll be Kappa something.
That one's cute. Yeah, I think like it would be really nice to like talk content creation, because I like talking about content creation. But there's also so many types of content creators too. So it's just like depends. But if I were to do something that's a little bit more like more generic, that's not just content creators and everyone, it would be really I love what they're doing right now, where it's coffee and tunes. Like, what? It's like people who do like a house DJ set at like a coffee shop.
Oh.
Yeah. I kind of like those.
Those are cool.
And then like my boyfriend, he was talking about how there's doing like coffee in cars. So I've been seeing a lot of those, but I'm not like too particular into cars, but it's nice because a lot of those events, they will have like also a house DJ there.
Yeah.
And then my cousin, she just recently showed me this one. I think it's in Newport Beach, where it's also like a coffee and tunes, but it's like in Newport or whatever. And then they're on like a rooftop, and they're just literally, maybe there's alcohol there, I don't know, but there's definitely like coffee, and then they're just vibing upstairs on the rooftop.
That's so fun.
Right? I think it's actually more popular here in LA.
I'm sure. They have a
party
lot
thing.
in Venice where it's like sunsets at rooftop and there's like a DJ and people are just vibing. But I think it's really cool to do like the coffee idea because maybe you can have it during the daytime in the morning and it's a little bit healthier because you're not drinking alcohol and a little more inclusive for people who don't drink alcohol. That would be a fun little club type.
Yeah, maybe what I'm kind of maybe even imagining is like, oh, if there's also food, coffee, and whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I love the whole night market thing. I used to go to with my friends all the time. But I miss having that experience where you try like different foods and stuff, and then you can just kind of like hang out and chill. But it's like hard to like have a place where you can just chill and stuff, or like, because every place when you reserve, it's like super expensive. Yeah. And I don't know, but maybe at a park or something.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, like these are all like the new foods you should try or new thing you should do. Yeah.
Maybe we do that this year.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool with Ray when she did like her clothing swap and stuff.
She does it at the parks too. So I was thinking, oh, you could totally do something like that and have people introduce different like foods or coffees that they've tried. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we'll be the stop for the runners when they're running mid run. You come and arrive.
There's been, I think, matcha walks and bread walks in LA. If I remember correctly, maybe not a matcha walk, but there's definitely like a bakery walk that happens. Someone organized it on TikTok. I think
so do you hold your bread?
No, I think they set up the walk throughout LA, so you're stopping at different bakeries on the walk to eat, like consume and try different bakeries, and then you walk to the next bakery. So it's like literally you're walking through LA, but on the way there's stops. The matcha one, I think, is not a walk. I think it was just like a community meetup for everyone who loves matcha.
Okay,
but maybe that should be the next thing, a matcha walk, because there's so many coffee shops, matcha shops popping up throughout. I mean, you could probably do a whole walk throughout K-Town and hit like at least 10 different matcha shops.
Wow, yeah.
Wouldn't that be such a concept? And K-Town is more walkable and everything's like, you're looking at like a mile or two from one side to the other side of K-Town. That's like perfect to get some steps in and try different matchas, meet different people.
Yeah, like I think I took it too literally. I was like, oh, so you're holding some matcha and bread while you walk? That's cute.
Yeah, maybe that's something.
We're the end destination.
Yeah.
You can check in with me and then check out with me. Like, and I won't be participating on the walk.
Nina will be at the check-in desk, and once everyone's checked in, she's gonna drive to the end.
Yeah, and then I'm like, here you go, guys.
She'll greet you when you finish the walk.
Yes, that's cute. I like that idea.
Maybe I would do something like that.
Yeah. Or are you participating on the walk, or are you doing check-in with me?
Maybe I would participate on the walk,
wow,
depending on like the weather conditions and how I'm feeling. Because I overheat if it's really, really hot. I'll overheat and I get dehydrated, and the dehydration, it's like bad. Like I feel like faint, and I get cramps when I'm dehydrated.
So you may or may not see Tiff.
Yes.
On the walk.
Yes.
But you will not see me for sure. But I'm kidding. Like it'll depend on how I feel. But I don't know how different I'll feel from then and now.
Yeah.
But
I think this is nice though. It's like a nice discussion for us to talk about ways to bring the community together. And I feel like even though doing foodie stuff, we've made so many cool friends through the community. I think it'd be fun if you and I put together like an event for foodies or just content creators in general to meet up and spend time together, get to know each other. I'm sure there's so many different event groups like that already, but I think it would be nice for us to plan something together for our community. But if there's anything you guys want to suggest or be a part of, or if you have any ideas, let us know.
Yeah, no, it's
Nina's like, I'll do it as long as there's no walking involved.
yeah. I'm like trying to imagine like, oh, where like even if the restaurant is like super big, you're going back and forth because I've definitely hosted a lot of like restaurant events.
Yeah.
But it's like when you're running around and talking to people, I'm like, oh my god, yeah. Because I just hosted this one like media event a couple like last week, and then I was like, it's nice to talk to people, and I definitely got a little winded at towards the end because I was like low-key kind of dying because I was like, and my asthma started to act up again.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it's okay, no worries. Maybe I need to go running a bit more, like to help my asthma. But then I didn't even like my asthma was bad when I was a kid, but then I did swimming, so that's also a reason why I'm not on land that much because I'd prefer to be in the water. Yeah. Tiff and I are pretty good swimmers.
Yes, we love being in water.
Yeah, so we ask why is everyone running when we should have been asking why is nobody swimming?
Should we do swimming club?
Oh yeah, that's pretty intense though. Like
That's true.
yeah, but I like swimming though because I used to compete when I was a kid. But then it's like there's only so many pools now, and there's a lot of people who don't like swimming.
I know. I wish, you know what I wish is that our ocean waters were cleaner, and I wish there were like actual cool tropical fish so we could go snorkeling and start a snorkeling club. Like I would love to. You know how people go out and they surf every morning?
Yeah.
I would be out there snorkeling if the
weather permits.
Yeah, if the weather permits and there was actual fish, cool looking fish out here.
Yeah, there's no cool fish.
No, and the waters are a bit musky, so I don't know.
But maybe we're just not living in the right area too. Because I don't think there's a lot of fish that hover around the SoCal coastline.
My friend Richard goes scuba diving sometimes in Laguna, and like he goes pretty deep, and then all he sees are these like crabs.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Crab.
Yeah.
Every route leads to crab.
And then I think my friend Anna, sometimes they have to go up to like Venture or something, and then they go deep scuba diving, but it's mainly to catch lobster and uni, so it's not really fish.
Cool.
Yeah, but I want to see some tropical fish like I do in like the Philippines and Fiji. Like
yeah, I think the Philippines had the best fish for sure. Like when we went to Hawaii, didn't really see much. When we went to the Bahamas, didn't really see anything either.
Pigs.
We saw pigs.
No fish,
but yeah, it's interesting. But a lot of people are scared of the water, so I think that's why like people don't really like venture out there.
I understand. Like the water can be scary, but I feel like the more scared you are in water, it makes your experience worse. Yeah. If you were just to relax and move with the water and the ocean, it's a much more enjoyable experience.
Yeah, it's very peaceful if you like think about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just need to like float. But a lot of people don't know how to float and stuff. But
let's start
our swim club, guys.
Swim club, and we'll teach you how to float.
We'll teach you how to float. We'll be like those like lifeguards who like teach babies and then flip you into the water, and then you have to like figure it out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you have to flip over. I was put in one of those.
Really? They just threw you in?
Yes, because I threw myself in once when I was like 2 or 3. Then my parents were like, oh, I should probably put her in some swim lessons. And then they did the same thing that I did. So they threw me in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but everyone should
You're like a little Moana. The ocean calls for you.
I know. But yeah, but I was living in Boston at the time. So
okay, never mind.
Moana, but in like
inland,
in the east like what
Coast?
Is it? East Coast. I was like east west, but I'm like we're in west, so that's east. But yeah, if you guys don't know, I was born in Boston, so I don't identify too much with the East Coast. So I'm a lot more West Coast-esque. But yeah, I feel like if we were to join a club, would you join? That's the open thing. But you know, a lot of people have been doing like Discord channels too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they create Discord channels for like different groups and stuff. So I think like we actually have yet to do that, but I think as we're growing, maybe that'll change. But
shall we start a Discord?
Yeah, a Discord
channel.
And
we can talk to you guys and we can hang out.
I know.
Virtually, I guess.
Yeah, there used to be so many little things like, you know, that Clubhouse app before?
Yes, during COVID. It didn't last very long.
It did not last that long. But Clubhouse was like this one app where you join and then it really pushes for your voice, and you join communities based on like a topic that they're talking about, and then you can join different like I guess, channels and have that conversation. But I think when Discord started blowing up more because of the gaming community, like a lot more people hopped on there because you can just have a channel already in the Discord channel.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Interesting. I didn't
But
know that
yeah,
yet.
let us know. But hopefully when we get like really good, we'd love to have more conversations. But let's start the conversation at least in our
Now.
comments, in our comment section. And I guess you guys know where to find us at Just One by Pod on Instagram and TikTok. Like we're both on there, so like you can always like comment or message us there. But we release episodes every week. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.